saw him in the hospital the night.
You know, last week I almost got robbed, man.
What'd you do?
No, I was passed out on the floor. Yeah, Singapore. No, I was passed out on the floor. I mean, not really robbed, more like
Robbed? I was gonna say.
no, not robbed, but like someone was.
6:30 a.m. Walk down the street and the first person I see, I think to myself,
I'm better than you.
next person,
I'm also better than you.
and then the third guy,
Ew, why does he walk like that?
then the fourth guy, his breath stinks, fifth guy.
Nice shirt, jackass. You could just rob a homeless guy? Can you please give it back? It's not very nice to steal.
All these thoughts, were they necessary? At the time, to me, yeah. To make myself feel better. Wait, to make myself feel better? But why though? I mean, my ego is already up here. I already knew that I'm perfect and better than everyone else. They're already beneath me, right? Like, why am I worrying about them like they're some kind of competition? Are they a threat? Wait, hold that thought. I need to talk shit about people first. Give me 5 minutes. Maybe 10. Maybe an hour. I need to sit down, light a cigarette, and verbally annihilate everyone that I know. Starting with Kyle from accounting. He thinks he's a big shot because he meal preps quinoa. But guess what, Kyle? Nobody respects your Tupperware game.
And then I went to Starbucks, and I saw this pretentious looking fuck who ordered a latte with oat milk.
Oat milk? Oat milk? Why can't you just have normal milk?
And he just keeps going. It's like I'm an Olympic sprinter of judgment, and I can't stop.
Why do I feel the constant need to look at what other people are doing? Why can't I just focus on my own thing?
That guy from Starbucks, he's wearing cargo shorts. He's not a threat to anybody, except for himself. Every day we waste so much time talking about how terrible other people are. What really do we gain from it? Is there a prize? Do I get a medal for that? What then? Let's say, hypothetically, I walk up to him and I tell him that he doesn't have game or riz or whatever and then he says,
You're absolutely right, I don't have riz. I'm sorry.
what the hell am I supposed to say after that? My theory has been proven right. What's next? Am I supposed to get a prize? A standing ovation? The mayor cutting a ribbon for me?
Can I expect some kind of personalized message from the mayor?
Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing. Big boy, come pick up your phone.
That's crazy. A message from the mayor.
Hey, it's me, the mayor. I just want to personally congratulate you for verbally destroying that guy. Congratulations, you really are a modern-day Socrates.
What's baffling is that we tend to also judge those that we are already clearly better than. Say, someone with bad behavior. We encounter them, and we get upset. Then we start gossiping with our friends. Like, me? I don't behave like that. Thank God I'm not like him. Thank God indeed. It is not just people at our level. Oh no, we target the easiest prey. Like lions, picking off the slowest gazelle. Oh, look at that guy over there. Can't even parallel park. What a loser. Thank God I'm perfect. Never parallel parked in my life, but I'm still perfect. And instead of letting it go, I bring it up at every opportunity.
Remember that guy from 3 years ago? The guy who couldn't park straight? Bet he's still single.
Some would claim that if we don't mention their shittiness, then they wouldn't grow as a person. Here's the thing though. None of us ever tell the person we gossip about that they're doing anything wrong. Most of us won't ever help. It's not constructive criticism. Think about it. When was the last time that Karen heard you insult her haircut, calling it a war crime, and then she thought, you know what? I'm gonna book a salon appointment right now. It doesn't happen. Gossiping is just us rolling in the mud thinking we're philosophers. Here's the truth. As bad as it sounds, we like to judge and talk shit because, well,
Insecurity.
with our constant growth and overall improvement, just as with anything that progresses, we need to see results. The confirmation that's like, hey, I did this and
So now I'm this much better.
We find the constant need to compare ourselves with those that did not make the progress that we did. And we do this because we see ourselves in other people.
What the fuck? What is this bozo yapping about?
Shh! Let me explain. Example. You don't know how to swim. Then you spent 5 months learning how to swim. Hard work, every day for 5 months. You nearly drowned like 10 times. And now you're an exceptional swimmer. The best. You're now best buddies with the other good swimmers. You have a whole squad of aquatic jackasses. Then one day, you and your boys come across a dweeb who doesn't know how to swim. Now of course you don't offer to teach him how to swim, no. Now you're gonna have your pussy little talk with your boys about how that dweeb will drown and he can't ever make it across the Pacific or some shit. Now it's all his fault, he doesn't know how to swim. I mean, yeah, in a literal sense. But is it something that he needs to learn? After all, he doesn't actually need to swim across the Pacific, right? Maybe you do, but that's you, right? That's why you learned how to swim. Is his life yours? Does his swimlessness affect you in any way? Boom, and there it is. You saw his life as yours. He doesn't need to swim, you do. So,
Why do you care if he doesn't know how to swim?
simple. Because you see yourself in him. Pause. Okay, let's move on. When we hate on somebody doing worse than us, like when they stink, when they're ugly, we're only upset because we would hate ourselves if we saw ourselves in their position. Take me for example. I used to hate those
Actually, according to my calculations,
type of people. You know, the ones who could build a rocket ship but can't figure out deodorant or toothpaste. They tend to take such huge pride in their intellect that they forget what it's like to be human. Or in many cases, they don't care about their appearance or how they smell. They tend to look down on dumb people. I hated them. And what's crazy is that I'm a big fucking nerd too. I'm intellectual as hell and I'm like this close to becoming exactly like them. The only difference is I know how to blend in with the normies. I take care of how I look, how I smell. Now, I hated seeing those guys because my logic is that if I'm a nerd and I can do all this, why can't you? What's crazy is the fact that I'm comparing myself to these bozos. Did I need to do that? I already know for a fact that I'm better. Why did I need to rant to my friends about those dorks? Could it be because I see them as an extension of myself? Perhaps. I guess it's the human connection. Kinda like, you know how in Avatar, you know, with the blue aliens? How they're all linked to that magical tree and...
They're all connected and they understand each other. So a Navi would walk up to another and say, I see you.
Say that again?
I see you.
Yes, it is.
Exactly.
Because you see yourself in him.
We only judge and talk shit about people because we're thinking, that could have been me if I didn't try. You would absolutely hate ourselves if we didn't try. These dorks are just walking embodiments of our own insecurities, so we get scared. We subconsciously feel confronted. It's like the devil showing you what it would be like if you gave into your loser shit. Naturally, we'd retaliate. No, I'm not like that. It's not me anymore. That will never be me. But remember, that's not a demonic illusion representing your insecurities. That's a human being that has his own life, his own path to take. Your successes will never be theirs, and theirs will never be yours. Stop comparing yourself and have some understanding, some sympathy. You already know that you are amazing. Just be happy with yourself. Gossiping doesn't bring you anything. You never benefit from it. It's idle talk. Completely pointless. Sure, you've made valid points, but it's just as valid as a college degree in interpretive dancing. Like, the fuck are you gonna do with that valid point? Might as well have just done something better with your time. Of course, you'd still get pissed off at these people from time to time. It's normal. Emotions come pre-programmed in our bodies. There's no way to get rid of emotions. It's completely acceptable to feel certain ways when we see or hear things that we do not agree with. That's why we want to smack the shit out of people sometimes. Some people have faces so punchable it feels like a divine test, I know, but remember, these people, they're really just trying to live their lives. And if you absolutely must roast someone, at least make it funny.
There's a time for living. The time keeps on shining. Think you're loving, babe.